Department of Homelessness after hearing its key plans yesterday. The department's director called for more housing, better routing into that housing from the shelters, and creating a system to track the homeless clients through aid agencies. The grand jury also released a report recommending expanding the Navigation Center shelter system and that the city create a single housing application system. Now, the San Francisco Board of Supervisors seems to be divided on whether to add one of three possible measures addressing homeless encampments to the November ballot. Supervisor Mark Farrell's measure would ban tent encampments and also authorize the city to remove them with 24 hours notice after offering shelter. Now, under Supervisor Jane Kim's proposal, which would not put the question to voters, the city would need to provide 7 days notice before clearing out a tent encampment. And Supervisor Aaron Peskin's measure would require the city to provide 72 hours notice before removing tent cities.
A new housing project for the homeless in Northern California is aiming to have a big impact with a number of tiny houses. Community leaders in Yuba County are celebrating the opening of a new temporary housing facility with 20 small sheds. They're 8 by 14-foot homes and they're modified sheds, but no electricity, no running water here. Advocates still say giving homeless people a place to sleep and lock up what few possessions they may own will provide stability they can't find in a homeless encampment.
We can talk about the issue of homelessness all day long, and we can talk about what we want to do, but we felt it was important to act.
About 40 people are now living at that housing facility. Operators say social service workers and volunteers are on site to help people staying there get whatever help they need. 7:26, Donald Trump is expected to announce his vice presidential running mate this week. Up next, the 3 names on his short list. Also, body cameras to increase police transparency. Up next, the Bay Area Police Department, where officers will start wearing them today.
Good morning. We are looking at a commute that is pretty typical. Here it is slow coming up over the hill to Concord. No problems over the hill once you get there. We'll tell you more about the Contra Costa commute coming up.
Well, there really hasn't been much change over by the coast this week, but on Monday, inland temps warmed up. Tuesday, they cooled off, and guess what? Today, they'll warm up again. We'll show you how much.
The number of Abbeys outside the fence has tripled.
We have to warn the town.
The soldiers will handle it.
We are telling the town now.
Are we dead? I don't know.
Tonight at 9 on KTVU Fox 2.
How does MasterChef honor the U.S. Armed Forces?
With 2 sides and 1 sauce.
But will the veterans,
these guys put their lives on the line,
thank the home chefs for their service?
Disaster.
All new MasterChef.
Tonight at 8 on Fox 2.
The Mountain Winery concert season returns this year, featuring some of your favorite artists all summer long. Enjoy music under the stars by Goo Goo Dolls with Collective Soul and Tribe Society, Jill Scott, Creedence Clearwater Revisited with Charlie Musselwhite, Chris Bodie, and the Tenors, Grace Potter, and more. Tickets for the 2016 concert season are on sale now. For full season lineup, details on the Loyalty Club, and to buy tickets, go to mountainwinery.com.
It was just a day like any other. You woke up, you went to work, and then you stopped off at the store and bought a ticket. It was just a day like any other. Until it wasn't.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a romantic rodent.
A romantic what?
I'm a sucker for proposals, and we covered it April 26, 2014. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Save hundreds on Beauty Rest and Posturepedic mattress sets. Get up to 3 years interest-free financing on Tempur-Pedic or Beauty Rest Black Hybrid. Sleep Train's interest-free for 3 event is ending soon.
Your ticket to a better night's sleep. You're beautiful.
Her name was Carole King. Her story is Beautiful, the Tony and Grammy Award-winning musical. Beautiful, the Carole King musical.
Begins August 9th. Visit shnsf.com.
This portion of Fox 2 News brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers.
7:29. Welcome back to Mornings on 2. It's Wednesday, July 13th. I'm Gassia Michaelia.
And good morning. I'm Dave Clark. Let's talk about your weather. Steve Paulson, what do you have for him?
I have cool or hot, depending on your proximity to the coast there, Gassia, Dave. If you're over by the coast, even with the sun, probably the 60s. If you're stuck in that fog, it can be a tall order to warm up very much. So upper 50s, 60s. But inland temps, they cooled down yesterday. They will jump back up again today. There's already a lot of signs of that. A lot.
And West San Carlos Street in San Jose. Now, it's an adult store that specializes in lingerie and sex toys. And by that fact alone, it is not sitting well with the families who live nearby. But on the other side, some say it will bring in more foot traffic and it'll be good for other businesses. The LA-based company has more than a dozen locations nationwide, and a spokesman calls San Jose, quote, a great market with high readership for Hustler magazine. He also says Hustler founder Larry Flint is a big fan of the city, and a person we spoke with says he actually came by the location a few weeks ago. But some say the building has been an eyesore for years and the area needs some rejuvenation. Nonetheless, there are mixed opinions about the new business.
It might bring more people, which is always good for the establishments around it.